Greetings to Puan Siti Nur Zahira Binti Tarim, our lecturer, and hello everyone. My name is VISHAL, son of HARIHARAN. My matrix number is A21A3172. We know that this is a group assignment. There are 4 members in my group. For today, we are going to present the work of Henri Fayol relates to the general administrative approach to the management. Introduction. Henri Fayol was born in 29 July 1841 Constantinople in Ottoman Empire. He was died in 19 November 1925 in Paris, France. His nationality was French. He got education in École des Mines de Saint-Etienne College. Henri Fayol is considered as the father of contemporary management theory because he defined management as a process with distinct roles and offered a fresh vision of the notion of management. Henri Fayol was French mining engineer whose Fayolism synthesis management theory was the cornerstone of the current management style in firm and organization. Henri Fayol is known as father of the school of the systematic management, recognized as enterprise become more complex, they require more professional management. He is also known for Fayolism. There are 14 Henri Fayol's principles of management. Firstly, division of work. Division of work is among the labors can increase productivity as employee perform specific tasks and thus reduce employee burdens and responsibility. Henri Fayol introduced the specialization of work. This job specialization serves as the best way in use of human resources in an organization. For example, division of work can increase and promote the efficiency of employee because it allows members of the organization to work in accordance with their respective obligation in performing their responsibility. Today, experts still warn against multitasking. Secondly, authority and responsibility. Manager must possess the authority to give orders and recognize that with authority comes responsibility as well as rank. Fayol argues that a manager's intelligence, experience, and value should command respect. The concept of authority and responsibility are closely related. Fayol interprets authority as the right to give instruction and as the power to persuade a person to follow those instructions. In Fayol's principle of management, an efficient manager shall use his power as best he can to enable them not to miss out on duties or responsibility assigned to someone in an organization. Thirdly, discipline. According to Henri Fayol, discipline means sincerity to doing works according to the orders or instruction of superiors and trusting the policy of the business enterprise program. In other words, a successful organization requires the joint effort of employees in doing a given job well and maintain behavior while doing work in an organization. As a disciplined workplace is essential to improve the quality and quantity of the production. Everyone should follow the rules. To help, you can make agreements between the organization and employee clear for all to see.
Firstly, my name is MAIZATUL Binti MOHAMMAD. My card matric number is A21A2564. Next in 14th principle of management is unity of commands. According Henri Fayol, employee cannot receive instruction from 2 bosses at the same time. It can affect to the organization, like misunderstanding between employees. Unity of direction. All activities which have the same objective that must be directed by one manager, and he must use one plan. For example, all marketing activities such as advertising, self-promotion and pricing policy. Subordination of individual interest to organization interests. The interest of one individual or one group should be not take over the general good. The individual interest should be given less importance, while the general interest should be given the most importance. The interest of the organization goal should be not sabotaged by the interest of an individual or on the group. Remuneration is the price for service received. Pay should be fair to both employee and the firm. If organization want efficient employees and the best performance, then it should have a good remuneration policy. This policy should give maximum satisfaction to both employers and employees. Next is centralization. No organization can be completely centralized and decentralized. Managers should retain finance responsibility but should give subordinates enough authority to do the task successfully. There should be a balance between centralization and decentralization in an organization. Escalation. The escalation is the common line of the authority, communication, and responsibility within an organization. Order. A place for everything in the right place. There should be an order for material or things and people in the organization. Misplacement will lead to misuse and disorder. Equity. While dealing with the employees, a manager should be kindliness and justice towards employees equally. There should be no discrimination based on status, sex, race, religion, or other than that.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Binti Johari. My metric number is A21A3107. Stability of tenure of personnel. Organization should minimize staff turnover and role change to maximize efficiency. When significant portion of your staff or management team quits on a regular basis, a new individuals must be employed to fill the void. Constant turnover has a negative influence on the esprit de corps or group cohesiveness and morale of an organization. Employee attrition must be reduced through management or turnover. Esprit de corps. Organization should strive to promote team spirit, unity, and morale. The word esprit de corps is a French expression that means group spirit. One of Henri Fayol 40th administrative concept is esprit de corps. Henri Fayol's management philosophy include an essential idea called esprit de corps, which emphasizes the necessity of group cohesiveness within an organization. Learn how the management principle of esprit de corps is defined and how it is explained through some instance. According to the notion, an organization should make every effort to sustain group cohesiveness. Last but not least, initiative. Employees should be encouraged to develop and carry out plans for improvement. This is due to the fact that an initiative delivers happiness to employees while also bringing success to the company. This ability to plan and carry out action is preferred to as initiative, and the freedom to purpose and carry out action is also part of initiative, each in its own manner. Employees and energy are boosted by initiative at all levels of the organizational hierarchy.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is EMILLYA Binti AZHAR and my number matrix is A21A2822. Today I want to present about advantage and disadvantage of administrative management Henri Fayol. The advantage of administrative management Henri Fayol have three advantages. First is facilitates organizational structure. Fayol talked about a hierarchical structure in which the top levels of management act as forceful leaders. Second advantage is promotes the team concept. This is a foundational theory of the team concept that has become so prevalent in many small business. For example, a modern team could include an employee with an outgoing personality and an employee that is introvert and analytic. Last advantage is motivates employees through fair compensation. One theory that continues the proof through is the idea that business leaders must compensate employees in a manner that motivates them to perform above standard. Salaries and wages are always a delicate subject, especially as it relates to gender pay equality. Next is disadvantage of administrative management Henri Fayol. Disadvantage of administrative management Henri Fayol have three disadvantages. First disadvantage is it is still based on human application. As humans, we are naturally going to make mistakes. The theory works on the basis of having harmony among people in which unity forms to create a strong management team. Second disadvantage is reliance on experience. Many of the leaders in the management develop their ideas on the basis of their experiences as managers with only certain types of organization. For instance, Henri Fayol would come primarily from his experience with large manufacturing firms that were experiencing stable environments. Last but not least, disadvantage is untested assumptions. Many of the assumptions made by classical writers were based not on scientific taste but on value judgments. For example, the classical approaches seems to view the life of a worker as beginning and ending at blind door.
The last one is conclusion. Human beings in organization have changed as a result of the Industrial Revolution, which has enhanced awareness of certain human action. Variation organization theory have been published and are now being utilized by society to describe and study organization. Bureaucracy, administration, and scientific management are the three theories that make up this theory. That's all from us. Thank you.